Hey guys, Dan Brzezowski from allaboutminibikes.com, and
Sarah.
she's filming. Okay, we'll talk. But so we've been stripping down the YZ80, and I said the other day, I don't know if it was Friday last week or something. I had the gas tank and the fenders and the side covers, and I got those over to Rich, and he's going to do get them all painted up, cleaned up, painted up, and everything like that. And anytime you get into old bikes like this, when you start getting it apart, like you like it when you bought it, like when I got it, but then as you start looking at it, there's a lot of worn out parts and things. So for instance, say Sarah come in here, the chain guard guide, I'm sure there's probably supposed to be a piece of rubber or something down here. Get that. You can see the tensioner for bringing it back and forth is pretty worn. So looking at things like that, and I did show you before the air cleaner, kind of, if you want to call it. I know there's no way this was an original, but I look for that and see how rusty all this stuff is. But the cool thing about the bike, go back up, honey. The cool thing about the bike is though you get it, and this is like really original, and it's hard to find a bike with all the original parts and things, and that's what I like. But the next thing I'm doing right now, come around here, Sarah. The next thing I'm doing right now is getting off the pipe, the exhaust, and that was a nightmare because of getting some of the other nuts and bolts off that were either rusted on or the kid, maybe he took them off, they fell off, and he put some fill job on there, and it took forever to get one of them off. And this, I had already loosened it up off the front here, show that, Sarah, but I gotta watch so I don't lose the washers. So it looks like the last thing I have here is this nut on top. Bolt, I believe, is down in here, but it looks like it's the last thing holding it. And here's it is. I just gotta see if, go back up a little bit and see if that nut's coming out of there. Down here, is this twisting, Sarah?
No, a little bit, yeah.
A little bit? All right, so hold on a second. Let's see if I can get this on there. Anything just to kind of give it a hold here, slightly. There we go. Beauty about these bikes is when you do this stuff. Now I gotta watch so it doesn't just fall off on me and go down, although I've got it holding a little bit right there. See if I can get the rest by hand without it going. There we go. Oh, crash, boom, bang. There we go. So that should have been the last. Come around this side, Sarah. Did that fall? What's that? Okay, great. I'm trying to keep, so what I'll do with this is I put this stuff right back in. And right over here, you can see these washers already falling out. But I'll keep that straight up this way. And again, I kept this one on here purposely so I'd know where it goes. So as we can see this, let's come out here in the lights here. It's kind of just really rusty and oily job, so I'm going to take and the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get and try to get as much oil off of it as I can all the way around, and then I'm going to sand it down as best as I can. Well, get it sanded down one way or the other all the way so that I can get the heat resistance black on here. I'm going to go for gloss black on here, heat resistance. What's real cool about this is the original. Like again, they're really hard to find if it doesn't have one, and so this does. Thing I'm missing on here is our leg guard, the heat shield guard for when you're riding on it, but that's not a big, even if we have to fabricate one, we'll do that. So this here is the next part that we'll work on. But we may, at the same time we're working on this one, actually, Sarah, I'm going to probably have Sarah start sanding this down. My buddy will blast it, the guy Rich, maybe not, but we may just do a lot of this by hand, and at the same time I'll look and order the original for this air filter foam. And we'll get this, it's got to come off. It's one way or another, it should come off. Hopefully it will. On the other side, Sarah, go around the other side. See it? No, there's two, go ahead. It's right here, screw coming up through there, so I'm sure this will come off, hopefully. If it doesn't, we'll have to do it right on there, but we'll clean up and do that one up. And also, if you go, so the reason that I like this, one so much is YZ80 is the first MiniCycle magazine that I ever picked up, the August, September of 1974. And it's the one I've shown. When I opened it up and looked at it, there was the Indian that Mike Brown was on. There was the XR75s that Jeff Ward was on. There was this ad for this, not ad, but Sport Time Yamaha had the hop-up kit for the 74 YZ. So in one magazine when I knew nothing about mini cycles, just about mini bikes, all of a sudden I was inundated with racing, MX, all the different bikes, and then also a hop-up on it right now. So So-Called took it from 6 to 13. And you can get that, I put that that article, YZ80 Only Better, Sport Time Yamaha hop-up kit. If you go in the free section of our All About Mini Bikes website, go free books, free material, you'll see it in there, and I did post it in there. So anyway, I'm going to get started on this, and I'll come back, we'll do some videotaping, cleaning it up, and doing some painting and things like that. A lot more's got to come off, but it's enjoyable, and then you look at it and say, hey, I've got myself an original 74, cleaned up, looking good, but it won't be perfect. We're not making it showroom perfect because we're going to take, and we're going to ride it this summer, right, Sarah?
Mm-hmm.
Get it out, ride it around, and have fun on it off-road. But hopefully we won't fall and do anything to the tank or scratch it up after all that. But anyway, thanks for watching. Please share with your friends. And I'll also post this on our blog, allaboutminibikes.com blog. That's where we're doing a lot of videos and posting them on there besides YouTube. Thanks for watching. Please share and make comments.